Here we go. Kimya Dawson is an American folk singer-songwriter who needs no introduction, but I'm gonna try anyway. Best known as one half of the anti-folk duo The Moldy Peaches, Dawson's work earned her a cult following and critical acclaim with the Peaches' 2001 song Anyone Else But You, landing a spot in multiple acclaimed Disney film soundtracks, charting on the Billboard Hot 100 after its prominent inclusion in the film Juno. The soundtrack of that movie included several songs by Kimya and her associated musical acts, and in addition to her work with the Moldy Peaches, she's released 7 solo studio albums, collaborated with various other artists from a diverse range of genres. She was one of the first people who was down with this weird Minecraft idea, and when she hopped onto our original show in November, I felt like that was the moment where people started to like really pay attention and be like, whoa, y'all are really doing something in this game. So she has literally like opened the door for everybody to be here tonight. What can you say? I mean, let's gather together. We are honored tonight to be graced with the Minecraft presence. I believe she's in game. Come back to the red stage. And let's go watch Kimya Dawson.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kimya Dawson. It is great to be back in Minecraft. I hope you're all having a fun time. We switched to Jay Leno from the Ali G show to see some kids that we know do what they do on TV. Sometimes I wish I was there, but mostly I just don't care. Cry and laugh and forth and back, it's all good comedy. And there's no rhyme or reason for the changing of the seasons. Sometimes the winter lasts for months, sometimes it lasts for days. The world is an amazing place, gaping holes in outer space. Sunburn for the first time, skin is peeling off my face. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. Open up your eyes and see the beauty over there. Open up your ears and be surprised by what you hear. 'Cause it's not just on the radio, it's not just on the video. It isn't all downloadable, there's music everywhere. And the fact that they divide us should be enough to unite us. We are the world, so boys and girls, let's all collaborate. 'Cause when we play together, we won't notice the bad weather. Like flashlight tag when it's real cold or kickball in the rain. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. Get out there and be seen, you're lean and clean. You're barely 19, you're a singing machine. Get out there and be seen, you're lean and clean. You're barely 19, you're a singing machine. Get out there and be seen, you're lean and clean. You're barely 19, you're a singing machine. Get out there and be seen, you're lean and clean. You're barely 19, you're a singing machine. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you sound like, doesn't matter if they like you, just remember to be kind. Tell someone you miss them, tell someone you need them, tell someone you wish you could be with them all the time. Sounds silly, but it's not a game. Making music makes me sane. I sing away my pain and everything turns out okay. Now I'm not talking fame and glory, 'cause that's a different story. This story is about how truth and love can save the day. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. And Bruno said what Anders said, some producer said to young Lennon, they can't all be ballads, Julian. They can't all be ballads, Julian. Ever since I was a kid, on the backs of my two eyelids I hid two teleprompters there, transmitting words from who knows where. Walkie-talkie on a mission. Roger, Roger, would I listen or would I just pass it along in the form of a sing-along? Whammies and noids are void and null. I feel a tingle in my skull like ticker tape. The words appear, there's a parade between my ears. I preach self-love, I know it's true, it's easier to say than do. I sing these messages to you, but now I need to hear them too. I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am strong, and I am lovable. I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am strong, and I am lovable. Ever since I was a kid, on the backs of my two eyelids I hid two teleprompters there, transmitting words from who knows where. And this is why when I'm on stage my eyes are closed. I'm in a haze, it looks like I'm made out of clay. I'm overwhelmed and underglazed. I'm making vases out of snakes. I'm a kiln half full of mistakes. When eating, if air's overlooked, it's gonna crack when it gets cooked. So self-forgiveness is the key to resculpting my sanity. Mindfulness, humility, and taking time to care for me. I preach self-love, I know it's true. It's easier to say than do. I sing these messages to you, but now I need to hear them too. I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am strong, and I am lovable. I am beautiful, I am powerful, I am strong, and I am lovable. Thank you. Hey, this next song is one of my favorite songs in the world. I don't play it very often, but today is a special day, so I wanted to play a special song. This one is by Neil Diamond. LA's fine, the sun shines most of the time, and the feeling is laid back. Palm trees grow, the rents are low, but you know I keep thinking about making my way back. 'Cause I'm New York City born and raised, but nowadays I'm lost between two shores. LA's fine, but it ain't home. New York's home, but it ain't mine no more. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I cried, I am, said I, and I am lost, and I can't even say why, leaving me lonely still. Did you ever read about a frog who dreamed of being a king and then became one? Well, except for the names and a few other changes. If you talk about me, the story's the same one. 'Cause I've got an emptiness deep inside, and I've tried, but it won't let me go. Now I'm not a man who likes to swear, but I never cared for the sound of being alone. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am, I cried. I am, said I. And I am lost, and I can't even say why. I am, I said, to no one there, and no one heard at all, not even the chair. I am, I cried. I am, said I. And I am lost, and I can't even say why. Leaving me lonely still. Thank you. That used to be my karaoke jam. And then I missed singing it at karaoke all the time, and then one day I was like, oh shit, I can just look up the chords. And then I was like, holy fuck, I actually know these chords. And then I just started playing it for myself in my room a lot. And then I was like, oh, every once in a while I was like, maybe I'll play it at a show. It's kind of sloppy, kind of like how I sing karaoke, but it's fun. Anywho, this next song is about playing pinochle, and it's actually the second solo song I ever wrote. If I don't take to the highway, I'm gonna lose my head. Can't do things your way, gotta live my way, and the grass is greener on the wrong side of the bed. The grass is always greener inside my head. You can be my partner, I'll choose you first when we pick teams. We'll do just fine. Lay your meld across from mine. Take a few tricks for me. Take a few tricks for me. Be sure to remember 10 beats a king. You don't have money or a place or a pretty face, but you're an ace, and that beats most everything. You're an ace, and that beats most everything. If I get off the bus in Reno, put all my chips on number 9. Maybe I'll get lucky and lose everything. Start from the bottom one more time. Without pirate out at sea. Stole all your gold and set you free. Would you come sailing after me to try to get your booty back? Try to get your booty back. Try to get your booty back from me. So bury me next to my grandpa. Ashes in the water and the wind. That way I can drift forever and ever. Maybe someday we will meet again. Maybe you and me will meet again. If it's meant to be, we will meet again. Alright, this next song is called Chemistry. My heart is on my sleeve, my head is in the sand. I said, how did we end up here? You said happenstance, and I didn't understand. So I made other plans, and I ran to the ocean, washed the blood off of my hands. I washed away my tears, washed away 10 years, washed away the empty space in between my ears. And you said, all that I mean is that you and me didn't meet because of fate, but rather probability. And you said the truth's like corn and lies are like weeds. Said the Schrodinger equation collapsed perfectly. And I said, mercy me, be patient please, 'cause I don't know a goddamn thing about the birds and the bees. I just know what I'm like, and I'm like what I see, even though it's hard to see because you just blinded me. And if there's one thing I learned in chemistry, it's that the gain of electrons is reduction, obviously. But you can't see electrons without machines, and you can't tell from my inflection if I'm being mean. And I don't know if I can take you seriously. Sometimes elections depend on the absentees, and my family and my friends and all the little kids that love me make me strong. And no matter how this ends, I know I'll never ever ever be alone. Someday I'll be an old lady with a big dress and an apron, a babushka and bare feet. I'll be out in my garden on my hands and knees, singing a song that is really sad and sweet. Mommy and Daddy, your baby is grown, and the smell of the cold wet dirt reminds me of home. Thanks, everybody. Next, I would like to invite my friend Clyde Peterson to the stage.
Hi Kimya, hi everyone. My name's Clyde, and my band is called Your Heart Breaks. And I'm going to play a song today that Kimya and I wrote about 14 years ago. It's called Torrey Pines. And it's about growing up with my mom, who was schizophrenic. And I ended up making a feature film about it and also calling it Torrey Pines. And Kimya plays the role of pop star Whitney Houston in it. So you can find that on the internet. But are you ready to play this, Kimya?
Absolutely.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I tell the story of my mother gone crazy, last seen living in the woods outside of Branson, Missouri. I try to write it down, cannot recollect the order of the situations, what came to pass and what happened
Kick it back to 12 when I was a smaller kid, with some pigtails and some candy and a box of bunny rabbits, living in a shitty surfing shack in Del Mar, California, dumpstering boxes from Circle K so I could build a fort. Ah, 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 ah.
How do I tell the story of running the fuck away down to the railroad tracks almost every single day? Ride along the cliffs overlooking Torrey Pines with pine cones bigger than your head while you are losing your mind.
'Cause you got into a fight with your mom who did believe she could speak to Deanna Troi telepathically. You know that psycho crazy bitch from Star Trek TNG who could read everyone's thoughts. My mom said she could do that to me. Ah, 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 ah.
Do I tell the story of my mother gone crazy?
Ah, ah, ah. Open up your mouth and let it all out. You've gotta get it all out. Just get it off your fucking chest. The shit that you've been through is the reason you're you. And I bet someone is listening with a similar history. Once the words are spoken and they're all out in the open, it will help other people feel a lot less broken. So open up your mouth and let it all out. You've gotta get it all out. Just get it off your fucking chest. Ah, thank you,
Thanks
Clyde.
so much for having me. Please enjoy the rest of the concert. Thanks, Kimya.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Clyde. All right, I just have a couple more songs. Yeah. If you see me wandering around, feel free to carry your livestock over. We could run around in circles around some pigs and sheep. Or just jump up and down to say hi, and I'll jump up and down to say hi back. Loose lips might sink ships, but loose gooses take trips to San Francisco, double Dutch disco, tech TV hottie. Do it for Scotty, do it for the living and do it for the dead. Do it for the monsters under your bed, do it for the teenagers and do it for your mom. Broken hearts hurt, but they make us strong, and we won't stop until somebody calls the cops. Even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We're just dancing, we're just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, tugging on the sleeve of how it used to be. How's it gonna be? I'll drop kick Russell Stover, move into starting over house. No Matt Rouse and Jester watching me achieve my dreams. And we'll pray all damn day, every day, that all the shit our president has got us in will go away, while we strive to figure out a way we can survive these trying times without losing our minds. So if you wanna burn yourself, remember that I love you. If you wanna cut yourself, remember that I love you. If you wanna kill yourself, remember that I love you. Call me up before you're dead, we can make some plans instead. Send me an IM, I'll be your friend. Shysters live from scheme to scheme, but my fourth quarter pipe dreams are seeming more and more worth fighting for. So I'll curate some situations, make my job a big vacation, and I'll say, screw you creepers, and phantoms, and pillagers, and ravagers, and skeleton horsemen, and zombie villagers, and witches, and hoglins, and piglins, and slime. My war paint is Sharpie ink, and I'll show you how much my shit stinks and ask you what you think, because your thoughts and words are powerful. They think we're disposable, well, both my thumbs opposable, spelled out on a double word and triple letter score. And we won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We won't stop until somebody calls the cops, and even then we'll start again, just pretend that nothing ever happened. We're just dancing, we're just hugging, singing, screaming, kissing, tugging on the sleeve of how it used to be. everybody. Thank you so much, B. Dolan, and everybody else who played. This has been a super fun show. Nice to hang out with you in Minecraft again. Alright, this is my last song, and Panda's gonna sing it with me. Woo! You're a part-time lover and a full-time friend. The monkey on your back is the latest trend. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
I kiss you on the brain in the shadow of the train. I kiss you all starry-eyed, my body swinging from side to side. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
here is the church and here is the steeple. We sure are cute for two ugly people. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
the
you.
pebbles forgive me, the trees forgive me. So why can't you forgive me? I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you.
I will find my niche in your car with my MP3 DVD rumble pack guitar. I don't see what anyone can see in anyone else but you. Up, up, down, down, left, right, be a start. Just because we use cheats doesn't mean we're not smart. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you.
You're always trying to keep it real. I'm in love with how you feel. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
we both have shiny, happy fits of rage. You want more fans, I want more stage. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you.
Don Quixote was a steel driving man. My name is Adam, I'm your biggest fan. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but
Squinched up your face and did a dance. Then you shook a little turd out of the bottom of your pants. I don't see what anyone could see in anyone else but you. But you. Thank you, Panda. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, B. Dolan. Have a great night. Woo!